And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to go and start back here with the walkthrough, starting here at the back wheel and just kind of work my way up to the handlebars. Then I'll go over and do a ride test on trail and kind of like some testing some of the features and all that. So let me go ahead and start with all the specs on this thing right away, and let's see what this thing's made out of. Packaged nicely. All I had to do was put these bolts into the handlebars here, which is a total of 6 bolts. They give you the supplied tools. They give you extra screws to do that. And I think just charge the battery, which it came with a small charger. Once I put the charger and put it on charge, it took around about 4 hours and I was fully charged up, and then I was ready to go. Okay, so first off is being pushed by a 500 watt rear hub motor back here in the back, and I think it peaks out at 800 watts total peak power out of this thing, which is pretty impressive when you think of a little hub motor on the back of an e-scooter. And underneath here, the power is coming from a 36 volt 10.4 amp hour battery that's under here, and it takes around about 6 hours to charge. And you're going to charge it with a little port that's right here. Right there is the port, and their claimed range out of this thing is about 30 miles, which is pretty close to what I think it is. I usually get about 20 to 25 miles out of a fully charged battery. And this has a 3-speed controller on it, so it goes from low, medium, and high. The max capacity is a 250-pound max capacity, so you can get up to 250-pound rider on this thing before you tap it out. These are not pneumatic, these are solid. So the good thing is you're never gonna have to worry about getting new tires or going flat. So the brakes on this thing is 120 millimeter rotors on both the back and front, and it's a mechanical disc brakes, and these things seem to work just fine. Rear and front fender, so you don't have to worry about water and all that splashing up on your pants leg. And then going down, you see this hinge right here? You see what's going on in there? Out of the box, me at 180, 185, I feel these are about right where they need to be. It absorbs all the impact. Very impressive on these shocks in here. This hook right here is for folding it down. I will show it folded down. What you do, you loosen this right here up, and then the whole thing folds down, and then this will latch and grab a hold of where this right here is, and then you could carry it around, and the whole thing weighs like 40 pounds, so you can carry it like a suitcase. So up here at the handlebars, you got the right hand is front and the back is left. Thumb throttle's got this little NAR grip on it. Seems to work just fine. It's on the right hand side. Twist on hand grips, but you know what, after riding this thing for about 2 weeks, I've not had any issues out of them at all. Hand grips feel great. What I do like about this is the width of the handlebars. Some scooters have a very narrow handlebar. What this does, what TST's done, they've swept their handlebars back, so it has a very wide, comfortable feel. I like that. Look how wide these are. This is one of the widest handlebars on a scooter that I've had. Even on more higher end scooters, the handlebars have been like right here. Okay, turning this thing on, you're going to hold the button down for 3 seconds. You're going to get this screen. It's not flickering, it's just a shutter in the camera. So when it turns on, it's directly on M, which is on medium. You're going to hit it once, and that'll turn the headlights on. And then I thought this headlight was pretty good. I'll show it at night, showing the display, the headlight, and the tail light. I thought it all was just fine for me. I couldn't see any issues out of it. Now, when I want to go through the modes, do a fast tap, now I'm on H. So that's high. L is low, and you see the little walking symbol there? That is a little like, this is the lowest one, which will do, from my experience, will be about 3 to 4 miles per hour in low. And then medium, I seem to get about 10, and then I got around about 18 in high. And I will put that to the test here in a minute. But also on this, there is an app. So once you download the TST app, you got remaining battery life, 100%. So this is a fully charged battery. It gives you the total mileage, the total like time ride, and the mileage on the ride. But what I like about this, check it out. You can turn the cruise control on and off. Cruise control is done after it's being held down for like, I think it's 8 seconds, then the cruise control will go on. You can turn the automatic light on and off. It's kind of a basic app. There's not a lot going on with it, so you can't do a lot with it, but you know what? I think it works just fine for what it is. This does not come with the scooter, but you know what? I recommend getting one. If you don't have one, I think you should get one. It seems like it doesn't work. It shows it, but watch, when I do a little kick, it needs to get it to at least 2 miles an hour to get going. I'm going to start it out in L, so you see the L there, which is low, and trust me, when I mean it's low, it's low. So here we go. You can see this. So you would use this setting if you were like in traffic, like around a bunch of people, and you just kind of wanted to cruise like this, just enough where it won't fall over, but you're not going to be like accidentally flooring it and running over somebody's toes. And top speed on this seems to be between 3 and 4 miles an hour. And you can change it while you're rolling. Double tap it. Now we're in the medium. Mediums for me, and what I've found is tops out at about 12. So that's it. That's all she's got right there. It's not going to go anymore. By the way, you can ride a wheelie on this thing. So you got to be careful yanking on these handlebars because you will go vertical pretty fast. So let's just call it at 10 miles an hour on the medium. Oh, see, so I held it for 8 seconds. Check it out. You see the cruise is flashing. I'm in cruise control. No throttle, so I can just kind of like rest my hands here or hold them right on the brakes and be ready. And that way it saves my thumb from sitting here holding that the entire time. And if you want to turn it off, oh, look at it, goes over these bumps. See that? Right over the bumps, the shocks took over. So let's go ahead and put this thing in high. Giving it all the beans right here. A little slight incline there. See, when it goes into cruise, it locks whatever it is. And this is the power meter. So this is max power there. And there's the battery meter right there. So let's see what we can get this thing to. Full throttle in the H. I'm at 14. Hunch down a little bit of 16, 17 miles an hour on the H mode. This trail doesn't get used much back here. Oh boy. 18 miles an hour hitting all these bumps right here. No worry, watch this. Let's try these brakes out at this sign. Not too bad. It has no problem stopping, so I don't see that being an issue at all. And by the way, everybody, I'm using these 510 like mountain biking shoes. They have a very hard sole, grippy sole on it, and it makes it really well for pavement like this. Looking at it here, it looks like my top speed actually hit 24 miles per hour, and that's when I was going on that downhill kind of curvy slope. But average speed, I'm gonna say, is around about 15 to 17 max when you're in the H, and my average speed on here was 6 miles per hour. I think this is great for anyone that just needs kind of like something quick just around the park, maybe a college student that just wants something around campus, or just a little grocery getter just to run down to the store, pick up a few things and come back. You know, 15 miles per hour on the sidewalks and trails, pretty fast if you ask me. Actually 24. All right, everybody, that's it. I will leave links below where you could pick up any gear in this video that I got, or this scooter if you're interested in one of these. See y'all in the next video.